Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to The Next Normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. We're very happy to be live streaming from the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museum. Nowadays, we need more upliftment and positivity like never before. And even though these times are extremely crucial for us, you have to admit that to be able to think about energy, to think about the soul, to think about our thoughts, to think about God in a unique way is powerful. 100 years ago, we weren't talking about, oh, the energy of this one doesn't feel good. Or 100 years ago, we weren't flying in airplanes. Can you understand how much things have changed? How much has things changed? Science has done a great job in helping us to connect and commute. Science has done a fantastic job in helping to heal certain illnesses, even though they're side effects. Science has helped us to go to the bottom of the ocean. But there's one thing it hasn't done. It's helped us to understand who we are. The science pulls from the physical aspects of life, but it doesn't tell us about the workings of inner consciousness. I don't think we can wait on science to teach us that. Yes, I thank science for Wi-Fi. I thank science for us to have a camera. I thank science for giving us the platform of Vimeo. Yes, I thank science for air conditioning in a hot climate. I thank science that when it's too cold, I can turn on a heater. It's nothing bad about science. However, if we lose ourselves in it, who are we? What is our role? What is our responsibility? Is anyone out there in the world wanting life to be difficult for you? Do you really want to fight with your mother-in-law every day? Do you want to feel like you can't see your husband's good qualities, your wife's good qualities? Are you worried if your children will come home safe from school? We are in those times, aren't we? So what is it that can give us solution to life? What is it that can help us to navigate these times? Have you ever been in a situation where you need money, but money is lacking for you, but not for your friend or your next door neighbor? That one works just as hard as you do. That person perhaps even has a lesser degree than you do, but they have more money than you do. In my young days, between the ages of 16, 17, 18, there was not a year that would approach that I wouldn't write down the things that I wanted to achieve that year. And by the end of the year, I tell you with such conviction, not less than 5 things would be accomplished within the year. And the things that I wrote down each year to act on weren't things like, oh, let me exercise and do 5 sit-ups this year. It wasn't anything like that. But I knew that I had to perform certain karmas that will help me to achieve financial power, relationship power, health power, to keep my mind optimistic and positive. Despite if I don't have it in front of me, that doesn't mean anything. I will get it in front of me. Today we're talking about karma. Big topic, huh? I used to think that karma was always about bad things. Oh, it's my karma, this is happening to me. Oh, it's my karma. Again, yes. We are carrying in the soul as a recording the consequences, and remember this one, the consequences of my intention behind my actions. I'm going to give you a moment to think about that. In the soul, I have been on a journey. I have made choices that had an intention that was influenced by algae, anger, lust, greed, attachment, ego. And the consequence of that choice has left a scar in my personality. But keep in mind, I've also performed action with the influence of love, peace, purity, truth, and joy. That has left a beautiful scar, which creates a fragrance and a beautiful pattern in my personality. Now, both of these experiences are living in the same building. It's like a swan and a stork that's living together. Becomes an interesting story, isn't it? Love, peace, purity, truth, and joy are living in my home. It is recorded in my personality. I've performed karmas, action, which is what a karma is. Karma is action, the result of actions over a long period of time. I have performed many actions of love and peace and purity and joy, and you have too. You've done such good things in your life, and you will continue to do good things in your life. Good karmas, very good. Very rare if you win the jackpot. Say you win the lottery tomorrow, such good karma. Let's say somebody decides to donate $1 million to the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museum. I'd say, this is our good karma. By the way, that was a message. It's all good karma. There's a story of a Buddhist monk, a master and the little disciple. He's building a wall, but then he realized there was one brick that wasn't put perfectly. The master had to come to evaluate the wall, and he comes and he sees the hard work the disciple has put into the wall. He said, this is gorgeous, this is really good. You've done well, son, you've done well. The disciple looks at the master and he says, but Master Ji, what do you mean? Look at that brick. Look, I messed up the whole wall. The whole wall is ruined now, but this brick is out. Look at what I did with that last brick. The master looked at the disciple and says, what do you mean? 9 to 9 of your bricks are perfect. Why are you focusing on the one? We do this all the time. We focus on our negative karma and forget how much positive karma is recorded in the soul. In the teachings of Raj Yoga meditation, you learn there is positive karma, negative karma, and neutral karma. In this age, between the end of an old world and the beginning of a new world, you have a great opportunity to create a lot of good karma. You give without expectation. You smile not because you have to. You cook for the family not because they're demanding you to cook. Look, if I don't cook, I'm not going to eat, so let me cook. Oh, there are 10 people in the family? All right, I'll just put 4 more cups of rice instead of 1. You have to cook to take care of yourself, right? What is the attitude? What is the intention? What is the motive? You might be at a job that you're not very happy with. You sit at the desk every day, you're like, oh, I hate this job. You're creating negative karma. Why? Your intention and your motivation isn't of good feelings, good wishes. But here's the irony. You have to be at that job for now. So why don't you just make it the best that you can? Why don't you leave a fragrance wherever you choose to go? You do the best that you can where you are. Sometimes when I travel, I stay in hotels if there isn't a center. And even when I leave the hotel room, knowing that there will be a housekeeper that will come in and clean the room, I don't leave the room messy for her, because I know how hard she's working. We were in Peace Village just a few weeks ago. Peace Village was overflowing with people because of all the instrument teachers. I had my room there, but all the other babies and Niwasis were staying in an Airbnb just a minute from Peace Village. I decided to stay with them. And when we left, the house was cleaner than the way we entered into that house. that even the people who rented the Airbnb said, "Thank you so much for leaving our place so clean." They gave us back the credit of the cleaning fee. There was no need for them to clean the home. That was good karma. We didn't go in to take, we came in to give. When there is love, peace, purity, truth, and happiness in your assignment, you are creating good karma. Good wishes, pure feelings, you're bringing happiness into the space, good karma. You are creating fortune for your present and for your future. If you want life to be a little challenging, to have obstacles, then you use your money wastefully. You speak ill of others. You don't eat well. Here's one thing I'm learning. I'm trying to really push in this one, to exercise. My mind can't understand why I will not let these legs move to do an exercise move, even though I know it's good for me. It's the vice of attachment to the body. Attachment will not let you take care of your health. Love will. If there's love in your taking care of your body, this is good karma. If there's attachment in taking care of the body, you sit all day, you don't eat well, you don't exercise, and you just treat it really bad. Even people who are bodybuilding, where they're overdoing it and they're pushing their bodies too much, it's not good karma. For people who are bulimic or not eating well, always too skinny, what's the matter? If you're too obese, what's the matter? Attachment. Turn it around. Give love to your body. You'll maintain it well. Now, the only reason why it becomes difficult, something in the past, is kind of pulling you back. No, you don't deserve to be good. It's a negative karma. You're focusing on that one brick. I could go on and on about karma, and I've been asked to do a series on karma. So I'll let you know about how we can delve deep into this universal law that can liberate us from challenges in our lives. But in essence, it is essential that you focus on your good deeds. It is essential that you check your intentions behind your choices. Ask yourself time and time again, why am I doing this? Why am I thinking this? What does love want of me here? You'll always perform good deeds. You'll be discerning to recognize what is needed for you at this time. Karma will liberate you, or it can put you in a cage. The choice is yours. Let's take a few moments of meditation and take a deep breath in. And this is positive karma. I'm working on taking care of my mind. Let's go inside.
Om Shanti. Good wishes and pure feelings. Recognizing myself as an eternal being, I connect with God, the Supreme. And with these thoughts of eternal truth, of my own identity, and my relationship with God, through good feelings, pure feelings, that I awaken. I feel connected not only with God, but with the entire human race. All the people of this world are my family. We are connected with an eternal thread of love. We are connected through God as the children of God. And in my heart emerge feelings of love and benevolence. What is it that I wish for my family? The pure desire awakens that each and every soul should feel God's light and God's love. No other feelings remain, as this feeling becomes dominant. Whatever differences there may have been seem so mundane, insignificant. Only this awareness of one family remains. There are nothing but pure feelings and good wishes for each and every human soul. As the child of God, connected with the unlimited family, my vision has gone beyond the divisions and the limitations that normally cause conflict. My and mine have finished, and I am eternal, and that which is mine is also eternal. The limited things dissolve, and my vision is unlimited. I send out good wishes and pure feelings to all my brothers and sisters across the globe. So many are suffering, and they need the support of my good wishes. And the power of love reaches out and brings them closer to the divine, so that truly there may be benefit. Om Shanti.
So beautiful are these meditations. This one on karma. We've had such a beautiful conversation on it. We'll continue. I'll promise we'll do a series. Santosh, does Chat have any information on what karma philosophy is? Karma is a concept found in various spiritual traditions, and in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, it refers to the principle of cause and effect. What you think, the intention of your thinking and doing, gives you an effect. Cause and effect, karma operates on the law of cause and effect. Every action generates a force of energy that returns to the individual in a similar manner. Good deeds bring positive outcomes, negative deeds, negative outcomes. Acha, moral law. It's often seen as the moral law of governing human behavior. It's a cycle of rebirth. Like Hinduism and Buddhism, it's closely linked to the cycle of rebirth and samsara. The accumulated karma from previous lives affect an individual's current life circumstances. So true. Personal responsibility emphasizes on it suggests that individuals have control over their destiny through their karma, encouraging mindfulness and ethical behavior. Intention matters. The intention behind your karma is crucial in determining how it gets generated. Good intentions, even if the outcome is not favorable, create positive karma and vice versa. Of course, karma, when you understand it, it offers you spiritual growth. Continue, Santosh. Neutral nature, karma itself is neutral and impersonal. That's why you can't take things so seriously. When people are not being their best, why do you take it personal? Because it hits something in you that is also questioning your self-worth, right? Stop focusing on the one brick. Stop focusing on your one brick. Celebrate your 99 bricks of perfectly laid bricks. Eventually, that one brick will just look like art. Let's listen to Sister Gita and have a moment of the Sister Gita effect and hear what she has to say for us today.
Use laughter as an antidote to stress. When you laugh, you tend to throw away some of your remorseful and unhappy memories. Laughter acts as an antidote to many hidden and suppressed negative feelings, conflicts, insecurities, etc. In the book Will to Be Well, The Real Alternative Medicine, Neville Hodgkinson, who is a friend of mine, described the story of Norman Cousins, who suffered from a very serious illness, spondylosis, ankylosing spondylitis, which affects vertebral column. This is an extreme type of rheumatoid arthritis. Here is the way in which Cousins used laughter as medicine. With his adrenal gland exhausted after an intensively frustrating and demanding visit to the Soviet Union, as chairman of the American delegation considering problems of cultural exchange, Cousins was immobilized by an illness in which the connective tissue, collagen in many parts of his body, began to become unstuck. At the low point of his illness, Cousins' jaws were almost locked. He had difficulty in moving his limbs and even turning over in bed. One specialist declared he had only one chance in 500 of making a full recovery. But he rejected that verdict, and with the cooperation of his own physician, set about restoring his body's capacity to hold the continuing breakdown of connective tissue. He moved from the hospital, where he had been subjected to seemingly endless tests, to a hotel room which was somewhat more conducive to a positive outlook on life. He stopped taking the painkillers and other drugs prescribed at the hospital and put in its place a systematic program for making himself laugh. Old Marx Brothers films, candid cameras, recordings, and books. He also received large blood infusions of vitamin C. Laughter helped Cousins to recover completely. As this example implies, laughter can have therapeutic effects. Whenever appropriate, do laugh. You may also spend some time reading jokes and comics which make you laugh. Don't, please, ever resist laughter. Don't think that if you burst out with big laughter, others will consider you childish. No. Without laughter, life will become dull and boring. Laughter can bring instantaneous release of stress.
That's our beautiful Sister Gita effect. No one who walked away from her did not feel something special. There was always something about, especially through her eyes, we always felt there was something mystical. Why? Because she lived in God's love, and that's why we felt so much from her. So laughter helps you to cure all that negative karma. There's a saying, there's no nourishment quite like the nourishment of happiness. Good wishes, pure feelings will also help you to settle any karmic debt you're having with yourself and with anyone else out there. So let's take a look at what the Avyak signals are today. Here today, on the basis of your attainment and your remembrance, for you souls to be experienced and give other souls that experience. This is the true definition of easy Raj Yoga and Karma Yoga. To experience peace and power inside of yourself might not necessarily be as much of a big deal, but when you can create an atmosphere and spread those vibrations of peace and power in the world, and that is called being a number one Raj Yogi and the number one Karma Yogi. It's true, no? I can be happy by myself, but can you be happy with other people? Hi, Shanti everyone online out there. Emerge Love, good morning. Joanne, the more I laugh, the more I see life and situations quite funny. It does make one lighthearted, doesn't it, Joanne? Kambili, Shanti, we're also grateful for you too. Gigi, morning. Danny, hi. Priceless advice. Sister Gita, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Sister Gita. Angelica, Shanti. Sister Gita Effect is probably the most favorite segment. She's immortal and hauntingly beautiful. I am going to completely agree with you. Hauntingly beautiful? Beautiful, huh? Yeah. So what am I, Angelica Chop Liver? I'm just kidding. Tara, good morning. What a beautiful gift to be enlightened by this timeless wisdom. I agree. Journey of Courage, Eva and Anita, thank you. Tamil, Barbara. Yes, Barbara, I would agree. Sister Gita's effect yesterday was beautiful. Nina, yes, we've got to focus on our good karma. Divya Baba, you love this meditation? Thank you so much. Tokyo Blue, I love your name. I enjoyed this, thank you. Konnichiwa, thank you. Beth Ayers, Kailash Sakdev, nice to have you on. Meena, Madhavi, Lee, Sonia, Lilawati, Tamil, Samantha, Tulas Kumar, Yukti, Anita, Shobha, Indu, Rashmi, Rosa, lots of blessings, each of you by name, and to those who are nameless, lots of blessings to you. In order for us to increase the energy of love in our personality, let's break these attachments. Practice loving everyone the same. See how it turns out. Don't make anyone so powerful over you that you stop loving them. Love is your only way through. Love is the only way through. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a fantastic day. See you again real soon. Om Shanti. Meditation. Intimate experiences with the divine through contemplative practices. A common sentient series by Sacred Stories Publishing. The quieter you become, the more you're able to hear. Rumi. A time to choose. We find ourselves right now in the age of great transformation, one of the most consequential moments in human history. These are indeed the times that the great prophets and seers throughout the millennia have spoken about. Mankind has experienced and survived many eras of tremendous change, of course, yet with each turn of the spiral, the permutations become more amplified, as if there will be one final revolution of the cycle that turns it all around so we can start anew once more.